Hello, hello. It's Alicia from Quick and Delish. I'm here to show you super quick coleslaw, Mexican inspired, or whatever. The Mexican part is just because I like to use cumin, and it's a lighter kind of coleslaw. So let's get started. So I personally love red cabbage because it's like some people call it red cabbage, some people call it purple cabbage. It is physically it is purple. Anyway, so it's just a different color cabbage than your standard green. So there's like Savoy cabbage, and then there's Napa cabbage, and then there's your standard green cabbage. And the standard green cabbage, there's a bunch of different varieties within all cabbages, which is cool. There's like one that's specific for making sauerkraut as well, which is kind of neat. Okay, so to get started, we're going to use some thinly sliced red cabbage. And this is actually, it's about 2.5 cups of thinly sliced red cabbage. Some of it's a little bit thicker, but towards the end, it's hard to get it super thin because of how the cabbage is created. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and add all of it. So 2.5 cups of thinly sliced cabbage. So this is a very fibrous salad. So no, you know, your average tomato, salad, tomato, cucumber, lettuce salad, that's a lower fiber salad, delicious, but still on the lower fiber side. So if you added some cabbage or some shredded carrot, then that would add more fiber. Or like beets, like very fibrous vegetables, then those will help you feel more full. So this is actually one large carrot grated. So both of these, you could buy the shredded carrots, no problem. I love buying pre-shredded carrots, and a pinch, because it'll make it so you make a salad much more easily. And then I have Scallion, 2 scallions, thinly sliced. And that's it for the veggies. Okay, and then what am I gonna do? For the dressing, you have 2 choices. You have multiple choices, actually. So I go back and forth. I either use apple cider vinegar, or this is unfiltered. So the mother's in there, so which is good. And then one of my other favorite vinegars for this specific salad is a red wine vinegar. And this brand is Le Estrenel. It's from Spain. It's delicious. It's really bright, and it has like a raspberry brightness to it. So you can use either. I'm gonna use, for fun, I'm gonna use half and half. Because it's kind of like my 2 favorite vinegars for this specific salad. Because both of these vinegars are very bright. So some finely ground black pepper. I'm going to do a pinch of Maldon salt, which is a sea salt. And I like to crush it with my fingers. And then I usually like to add something that's sweet. So the carrots are sweet, certainly. So you could stop here. You have a salad ready to go, right? Mix this up, taste it. A little olive oil, 2 teaspoons, 2.5 teaspoons, olive oil. Now you're done, right? Or you can continue and add some apple. I like to use the right tool for the job. All right. Let's get these apple slices together. The locomotion of the knife. Glide and slide. Glide and slide. All right. So certainly you could, dice the apples, but I tend to keep things on the larger side. Okay, so here we are. So I add sweetness because I think that if we incorporate sweetness into our meals and snacks, then perhaps, just perhaps, we might not need to get and have a sweet treat later on. Just an idea. Okay, so we're gonna mix this up. I certainly could have used a larger bowl to make it easier on myself, and I would normally use my hands. But because I'm filming myself, I need to be mindful of what I touch. But yeah, using a larger bowl. I usually use large stainless steel bowls for this. For salad specifically. So it's super colorful, right? So you could put, you know, if you like green bell pepper for that kind of crunch, juicy crunch, red bell pepper, some sort of combination of a bunch of different types of fresh bell pepper, roasted red bell pepper. Let's see if this has enough vinegar and seasoning in general. So sky's the limit with this template of a recipe. Okay, give this a taste. You could add some kale or even some broccoli stems. There's at Trader Joe's, they sell like a broccoli stem slaw mix. That would be great with this. All right, I want a smaller bite. I mentioned I was going to add cumin, and I forgot. The cumin's just going to take it to a whole other level. Okay, I'm going to, probably a teaspoon. Who loves cumin? I love cumin. Okay. So instead of apple, I've added currants, regular old-fashioned raisins, dried cherries. Sky's the limit. If the pieces of the dried fruit that you're using are large, I would just cut them up because it makes them easier to eat. And you don't need as much. You just need a hint of sweetness because the carrots are already sweet. Okay. So good. I'm not kidding. It's so good. Okay, I'm scanning to see if there's anything I need to tell you. Okay, so this is a very hearty salad. This is probably enough for 3 to 4 people to have a very hearty salad. To take this hearty salad and turn it into a meal, you could add, these are some cooked kidney beans by Melissa's, or you can use canned beans. So I'd rinse these and then add the beans, which add the carbohydrate for fiber and energy and protein. Done. If you wanted to put some salmon or some cooked salmon or some other kind of animal protein on there, that would be cool. But you just have a super simple meal, right? Like whether or not it's hot or you just need to put something together really quickly. A whole head of cabbage stays good in the refrigerator for like a month easily if you store it properly. Other ideas: don't want to cut cabbage, buy it pre-cut. This is red cabbage pre-cut, and I've never seen red cabbage cut. I've seen like mixtures like red and green, but this is 100% red, which is cool. I'm not anti-green cabbage. And then snap peas. I love snap peas, and you could eat a whole bag instead of chips. Just saying. You get the crunchiness, you get the sweetness and the yumminess, and you get some fiber, and it's vegetable, right? I think vegetables trump chips. Just saying. Okay, cool. Well, that's it for this super simple, easy coleslaw. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Please do share and subscribe. Sharing is caring. Thanks so much. To be continued. Until next time. Toodles.